Hi Capricorn, this is Kat's Real Life Mystic Tarot, and this is your reading for beginning of April. Um, and I was just meditating on your energy, and I have that the first picture that came to me was mowing the grass, and the grass was really a vibrant green, and as it was cut, it was super beautiful, which is very mundane. But I think what was represented here, because I saw mowing the grass, planting flowers, talking to the neighbors, beautifying your home, and feeling grateful. And I feel that it was representative of going through something that was quite difficult and getting back to normal and feeling so grateful. So that's kind of the imagery I got for it, like coming back into yourself. Maybe there was a crisis or something previous. The card I got for that was Prince of Heaven, number 19. 19 is the Sun card, but it shows what I would call the Savior, I would say, being lifted up. It kind of fits what I was just saying, like some sort of martyrdom, some sort of um, misery or problem or something that had to be gotten through, and then the spirit is lifted up and freedom is had. Freedom from those worries. Could be a lot of things, Capricorn. So let's go ahead. Let's do your reading. I forgot to put my glasses on, so if you see me having trouble reading these, that's why. Anyways, okay, so Prince of Heaven. What is going on with Capricorn beginning of April for Capricorn? What can you tell me beginning of April for Capricorn? Clear and concise message, please. What can you tell me about what's going on with Capricorn? I'll take that one. Oh, we can't take all those. What is happening for Capricorn beginning of April? What is happening for Capricorn beginning of April? Okay, we'll take that. Competition. That really wanted to come out. Okay, so we have Ace of Wands in reverse. That would be the Nine of Swords upright. King of Pentacles, Death, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and competition. Wow, okay, so it looks like it's representing something kind of critical here happening. Ace of Wands in reverse. Nine of Swords and King of Pentacles. So it's showing that your money situation is good. I have the King of Pentacles, you're Capricorn, so you know how to manage those earthly things very well, but there's been a big change. The Death card. There could have been someone that passed away. It came up in my mind a couple times, and this Prince of Heaven is someone ascending to heaven after much suffering. So if that is in your world, I send my condolences, and that's always a tough thing, but it seems that from my meditation that that person or whatever is in a better space, and there's a renewal in your heart for that. Now for some of you, there's been a loss of money, or maybe if you're playing a little bit of stock market things, there's a fluctuation as well. I don't see it as a major, but there's been a little bit of a loss. Some competition possibly. Maybe there's a stock that's a little bit competitive to the one that you had, and yours is falling and that one's going, or maybe it was a choice that you don't feel that comfortable with. I see a big change for some of you. If you didn't actually lose someone, there's been a big change. There may have been a new concept that you had that's keeping you up at night. I mean, something's worrying you. You're worried by something. I would say a new development that has you worried. It does involve, I feel like there's a money component here too, because I'm getting wands, I'm getting pentacles and swords. I don't have cups as yet. So it looks like there's a financial loss of some sort, a selling off, maybe a necessary selling off of something, maybe a house or some stocks, as I was saying earlier, or just reducing a little bit to accommodate a lesser salary, perhaps something like that is happening. Let's clarify. Let's clarify for Capricorn. Tell me a little bit about this death. That's what we want to know. What is happening with this death? If it's not a physical death. Oh, I guess we'll take those. Okay, so this is death in reverse here. There's something that you have to accept. This is a choice in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so for your health, Queen of Pentacles, you have to accept this change. If you are resisting a death or a big change, you're going to have to accept it for your health. So if someone did pass in your world, you have to accept it, go through those stages to accept it, and that is a process. Tell me a little bit more about this. Is there anything else you can tell me about this big change for Capricorn? Tell me about this big change for Capricorn. We have 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups depicts a single, it's something you're going through by yourself. And as much as other people would like to contribute, they're like wanting to make you feel better. It's going to be a process, a spiritual process that you're going to deal with yourself. So you have to go through that process yourself. I don't think there's much more I can say about this death. It can be a physical death. It can be a death, a loss of something. Kind of just a process. There's a martyrdom you feel because it seems not righteous that you should have to go through this. But there's a lifting up and a renewal. As my meditation showed in the beginning, there's a feeling of gratitude and renewal because life springs forward and it's all a process, and there's no such thing as death like the seasons, it springs back. Everything springs back. It's cyclical, what we go through. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. We have the Tower, okay. King of Swords. 7 of Swords. Knight of Cups. And 6 of Wands. It's something somebody wanted. It is an ending that somebody wanted. Again, we're still talking about a little bit the death, I believe. Ace of Wands in reverse. The wand is on fire and it's presented and it's a fire, but this is kind of an extinguishment. So an idea or something was extinguished, and that is a Tower event. It could involve a King of Swords. That could be an air sign person or an elderly or older person. It feels like a theft. It feels like something was taken from you, but something was taken from you, but there's King of Cups in reverse is kind of negative emotions, but it is a victory for someone, and it might be for that person. A big change. Tower event, an extinguishment. Yeah, something, and it's negative thoughts. I can't imagine that you all lost someone. So I want to interpret this. I think this wants to come through for those of you that did, or that a person had a big change of status, per se, going into a older folks home, or a mental change of status, or a very strong physical change of status. Even like a diagnosis that predicts a shorter future. Things like that could be coming up. For those of you, another death could be a relationship, and it's costing you money, a divorce, and there's competition still. Maybe there's kids involved, and that could be keeping you awake at night, and that's an extinguishment. So for some of you, it might be something like that, and you feel martyred. Tell me a little bit about the competition, and this is for Capricorn. What is the competition coming up for Capricorn? And these things will pass. This too will pass, is what came to be said in my mind. This too will pass. These times pass. Tell me about Five of Wands, competition, clear and concise message for Capricorn. Tell me a little bit about that competition card, Five of Wands. Who's in that? Seems like it doesn't really want to tell me much about that. It's just literally what it says. Just a disappointment. Okay, so let's take a look at our oracle card here, and tell me a little bit more about what's going on with Capricorn. What is going on with Capricorn? Beginning of April. Tell me a little bit more. Tell me a little bit more about Capricorn. What is going on? Tell me a little bit more for Capricorn's knowledge for what's going on in April. A little bit more that's going on in April for Capricorn. Okay, 19, that's the Sun card, and it looks like it could be a marriage. They're kind of jumping the fire, jumping the broom, and she's definitely in kind of a wedding outfit. There could be a wedding coming up, and it'll be a very joyful one. A very good partnership coming up. Could be a son or daughter, or a friend, or even yourself. Maybe you have a marriage coming up. The big change could be a marriage and a cost of money, and sometimes setting those things up is very expensive. For some of you, it might worry you just financially with everything, and maybe fighting with the family. That could be another thing for somebody that's out there. It could just be something like that. Conflict within the family. That's not as strong, but for some of you it might be that. But in any case, there's a good thing coming out of this. A connection, a partnership, maybe even when you connect with your own anima or animus, if you're familiar with any of the Jungian things, when you connect with your own subconscious and your subconscious behaviors and stuff. Let me get one more card. What's a good thing for Capricorn? What can we tell a good thing for Capricorn for this beginning of April for Capricorn? What's a good thing for the beginning of Capricorn? The beginning of April for Capricorn. Some encouragement and some good vibe for Capricorn. What's coming up for Capricorn? Tell me a little bit of what's happening here. Okay, we got 1 and 2. Let us see. Building blocks and thinker. Building blocks. Well, you're building something entirely new. And I feel that you're philosophizing a little bit about what you've been going through and building the life that you want. Maybe it made you think about the end of life or something like that. And I know that not everybody's having this experience, but what you're experiencing could feel like a death to you in some ways. So yeah. So this is making you philosophize about what you want for your future. And you're going to, bring that in. There is like something where you're bringing in the whole part of yourself. And if you're single or are attached, it might go to the next level. Or there's some beautiful thing that's coming out of it. And an understanding of what you really want from your life is coming. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much, and have a good eclipse time, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.